what do you think of the Cleveland Browns QB situation?
Oh, it's horrible. It's absolutely terrible situation for a quarterback to be in. Let's get real, people here. All right? This is the thing that nobody wants to talk about. Shedeur Sanders is in a situation where the NFL and the Cleveland Browns have set him up to sink or swim in year one. What I really mean by that is they set him up to fail. Shedeur Sanders is the fourth quarterback on the Cleveland Browns roster, but let me talk to you about the other guys that they have on the roster. Joe Flacco, the de facto starter that everyone with a football brain believes will be their starting quarterback, barring injury, is a Super Bowl champion and Super Bowl MVP. Yes, I know he's 40 years old, but they just brought him in this offseason before they drafted Shedeur Sanders. They also drafted a quarterback in the third round by the name of Dillon Gabriel. Now, Dillon Gabriel is one of the most electrifying and most stat-driven quarterbacks in all of college football history. I believe he has the most starts of any college quarterback ever. And it's because he played 6 years of college football. They drafted Dillon Gabriel in the third round of the same draft that they took Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders is a fifth-round pick. Guys that are drafted in the fifth round typically don't make NFL rosters. And if they do make NFL rosters, it was because they showed their absolute talent in the preseason and all through training camp and the offseason. But here's the difference. Most of those guys weren't quarterbacks. Shedeur Sanders is at a position at quarterback where only one guy gets to play. If you're a fifth-round receiver, you got a chance to make the team. You just got to go out there and show out. And a lot of times you're going to get opportunities with the ones and the twos because of injuries, hamstrings, ankles, those type of soft tissue injuries that pop up. But at quarterback, that typically doesn't happen. So for Shedeur Sanders, you have to understand that this guy is going to be going into the offseason getting the fewest reps of all the quarterbacks on the Cleveland Browns roster. He's going to be going into training camp getting the fewest reps of all the quarterbacks on the Cleveland Browns roster. But if there was any quarterback that could succeed, it would be Shedeur Sanders.